A little quick phrase which John just mentioned. He questioned the substitutions, the decisions made by Frank De Boer. You've played under Frank De Boer. Can it sometimes be strange, his decision-making in-game? Not before, but during the process of a game from your brief spell with him at Palace?
Like you said, unfortunately, it was only a brief spell. So we only had 4 games to get things right. But yeah, like John said, could he have made changes in that moment when De Ligt got sent off? Could he have taken off a striker, brought on a more defensive-minded player? These are the questions that he'll be asking himself now, but at the time he must have felt, it's fine, we'll go to a more conventional 4 at the back and we still have enough quality to win this game. But unfortunately, at this moment in time, it didn't work out his way.
Since we're on this topic then, John, do you question the future of Frank De Boer as manager of the national side? I mean, even Wijnaldum was hinting during his press conferences about the decision of Frank De Boer's tactics. It's publicly out there. It happened during the course of the tournament. Things were not rosy heading into this. I mean, there was success under Ronald Koeman, the Nations League final. They played in the Dutch way, didn't they? It was very, very much in tradition of Dutch football. But has Frank De Boer convinced you, if you needed convincing, that he's the man for the job in the long term?
No, not yet, not yet. And, you know, it's not easy because Ronald Koeman did an unbelievable good job. He had the opportunity to go to Barcelona. So far, yeah, we changed the system as well. We played some good football with all of the respect that what we had in the group stage. Of course, we have to continue in the tournament, but you have to give the credits to the Czech Republic. But he signed only till the end of this tournament. So now in Holland, of course, we have 17 million managers here in Holland. So yeah, there will be a big discussion now if he's continuing as a manager of the Dutch national team.
It just shows how quick football can change. Before the game, everyone's talking about the free-flowing Dutch, how well they are going forward, how well Frank De Boer has done, and then literally 55th minute, a red card changes everything, and now we're talking about Frank De Boer losing his job. So yeah, it's a difficult one, but listen, unfortunately, this is football in the modern game. The fine margins define you as a player, define you as a manager.
Okay, Andros, I want to give you the full context because you know Gini Wijnaldum, you know that he can wear his heart on his sleeve. So this is what he said before the tournament. We did not have a great build-up. The hammering we got was something that led to discussions in the squad. We spoke with all the players and the coaches about the critics. Fans and media are allowed to be sharp and critical. We have to face it because of the way we played against Scotland. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Millions of fans around the world who love Dutch football can have a say. But the ones who are playing football for the national sides, this is where it really counts. And I found this interesting. Gini Wijnaldum said, I like the real Dutch 4-3-3 system. Remember, there was a banner as well. That is where my heart is, with myself in an attacking role behind the front three. That was the way we played under Ronald Koeman. And that was also the period where we were very successful. Again, we got to the final of the Nations League. We beat teams like France and Germany. Now, this speaks volumes. An actual player, a key player for the Dutch side saying this. Not a fan, not a pundit, not an ex-player, a current player.
John, I'd like to get your opinion on this, but for me, this can't happen. If those quotes are correct and factual, then I don't understand how you can go into a tournament questioning your manager's formation, questioning his tactics before a big tournament. I don't know if that's taken out of context or blown out of proportion, John, but for me, I don't see how this can happen.
No, me either. And also, you know, under Ronald Koeman, we play with 2 10s, 3 number 10s. We play with wing backs high up, and you know, you have to put the players in the strength. And it's a big loss, of course, that Virgil van Dijk is not here. But you know, for me, you have to make the game plan together. So, as a coach, as a manager, you have to sit down with the key players, and you have to do it. You know, when you start a big major tournament, you have the same focus, you have the same goals to reach. So you need to do it together. And every word what you say in an interview before the tournament, what we're doing now with Gini Wijnaldum, can give extra pressure. So I totally agree with you. If the words are what he said, you can't do that. You can't do that.
But also what I'll say is Frank De Boer's last 2 jobs Crystal Palace and Atlanta United, he played a 3-5-2 as well. So if the Dutch didn't want to play a 3-5-2 formation, why did they give the job to Frank De Boer, who is known for playing that in the last few years? So for me, it doesn't make sense.
No, but Ronald Koeman did the same, and he did also the same at Barcelona. Because then, if you remember the games under Ronald Koeman, it was Frenkie de Jong as an extra midfielder who dropped in the last line. So you were building up also with three, also with the full backs, and the wingers were coming as extra midfield players. So it was almost the same system.